What's up, y'all? I'm not finna sit here and say I'm back because I don't know if I'm gonna be uploading videos regularly again. But basically, pretty much, I've been hustling a lot lately. I got 2 jobs now, and I'm taking classes this summer. So, yeah, pretty much, I just really don't have time to do anything. I don't have a life anymore. Well, let's just be honest right about now. Every now and then I might go out with my friends, but I only have a couple of friends that stay around the area that I live at now, so yeah, it's not like I'm always out doing something, because I'm really not. But that's besides the point. This story time is going to be about my ex-best friend and why I can't stand her. And you know what? Y'all should clap it up for her, because she gave me an inspiration about this story time. Because if stuff hadn't have popped off the way it did, honestly, I probably would not be doing this story time right now. So, to make a long story short, last night one of my good friends had came over and she spent time with me or whatever. And she basically told me that my ex-best friend, we gonna call her E, because you know how I be using my initials. And my best friend that I hung out with yesterday, her name is T. So, last night T basically told me, yeah, E was talking about you on Facebook. Woo. Mind you, I'm sitting there like, why is this bitch still talking shit about me? Like, you are irrelevant to my life. I should be irrelevant to your life as well. So why are you still talking shit about me? So, she told me about it, and I was just like, what? I was like, okay, I'm about to go look on her page and see what she said, because she told me what she said. But you know how when people tell you what somebody say on social media, but you want to see it for yourself and read it for yourself? Yeah, it was one of them moments. So I was just like, oh, okay, I'm about to go on her page and look. So I'm standing next to T, looking it up. Why was I blocked? And I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you feel? So before I continue to tell y'all what me and T were talking about last night, I'm going to give you a little background on me and E. Me and E, we basically been best friends. Well, we basically were best friends since birth. My mama and her mama was pregnant around the same time. They both worked at the same job. Like, they said they used to stand next to each other. And both of them, like me and E, we used to be kicking in their stomach. So they thought, we was communicating with each other. So, and her birthday is 9 days after mine. Like, we was like this. So, her mom stopped working at the job that my mom was working at. So, me and E kind of, I guess, lost connection. But in 2nd grade, her mom put her in the elementary school that I was in. So, me and E reconnected again. I mean, we didn't know about our past, like when my parents was pregnant and stuff, but like when me and E started getting close and my mom found out who her mom was, they was like, oh my God, like we used to work together, and both of them told us, they passed, well, our past, I should say. And we was just like, man, it was meant for us to be cool again, or be friends, I should say, because that was our first time meeting each other, but we knew each other, like, in the past. That's what, it sounds weird, y'all, but, I mean, the way our parents talked to us about, like, how me and E used to interact with each other when we weren't even born yet, it was weird and creepy, but, I mean, of course you're gonna think it's meant for y'all to be cool if your parents are telling you one thing and then y'all don't even know each other. Like, y'all haven't even met in person, and then a few, 6-7 years later, y'all actually meet for once and our parents already know each other, like, yeah. So we like, okay, we for real friends, like we meant to be cool. So, you know, our friendship prolongs through elementary school, middle school, high school. When I tell you me and E were attached by the hip, y'all, like her parents was really strict. And they did not like her, like want her spending the night at nobody's house. Who house she spend the night at? Mine. Like her parents are like my second home. Like they were like my second parents. And I mean, she's a rude ass, so I can't really speak for her. But at that time, I thought my mom was like a second mom to her as well. But you know, like every friendship have ups and downs. Like it was, we used to always get into it, and I think one was because we were so close. But I mean, that was my nigga. Like, so it was like we be mad at each other for like a week or so, and then we cool. I think the longest that we probably went not talking to each other and was mad at each other was probably like 2 months, and that is kind of a long time. But we were so close and attached to each other, and I just felt like we needed our time apart from each other sometimes. Cool. Okay, so that's a little bit about our, past or whatever. To tell you a little bit about her personality, she's a hothead. She's the first one to fight. Like, she's the one that's gonna fight if anything pop off. And like I said, we basically called each other sisters. So I was like the big sister, of course, because my birthday was first, and she was the little sister. But I was more of the shy, quiet, calm and collected, responsible sister. Okay, she was the hothead, always ready to bang, very overprotective of me. Like, well, I don't want to call her irresponsible, but she made choices that was just like, why would you do that? And like, sometimes I'd be able to talk her out of that shit. But and it was so sad, y'all, because her parents used to come to me and be like, oh, Coco, like, you need to talk to Eve because she out of control. Like, her attitude was bad. Like, her parents didn't really get along the best, I should say, because they had their own issues. But it's just like, that's sad if they felt like another person had to talk to their own child. But at least it was, somebody that they trusted. They knew me, I knew her. We all was basically like a family. So it was just like, okay, I let her know about herself. But she was just, we were cool, but we was total opposites. Like, pretty much. I mean, we had a lot in common. Like, we liked a lot of the same shit. But when it came to personality wise and her acting a certain way and doing certain things, it was like we was on the same level. So basically, after we graduated high school, which I'm pretty like, this happens with a lot of friendships, but I never thought this would happen with me and her friendship. Like, I thought we was gonna be friends for life. Like, whenever I had my family, she was gonna be my kids' godmama, and same for her. Like, I was gonna be her kids' godparent. Like, we've talked about this multiple times. And I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm talking aggressive, it's because it's like me and her have been through so much shit, and maybe I'll talk about stuff like that me and her have been through later on, like in another story time. Cause if I tell y'all everything we went through right now, we wouldn't get to why I made this story time. Like, it's just, the story time would probably be hours long, like, for real. But you know, like I said, I thought we was gonna be friends for life. And I know a lot of people after high school, everybody, you basically grown. Like, you 18. Some people go to college, some people don't. Some people move out on their own, some people live on college. Some people still live with their parents. Some people work and go to school, some people don't. Some people just go to school. Some people end up being bums. Like, so it's just like everybody different or whatever. But, a lot of people tell, you always hear people change. People was changing in high school, so they damn sure gonna change, after we graduate. So after I graduated, I went to a school that was 2 years, I'm tripping, 2 hours away from my hometown. She went to a school that was about, 2 hours away from hometown too, but the school that she went to was an hour away from my school. I didn't have a car. She didn't have a car. So it wasn't easy. Like, I feel like if either one of us would have had a car, our friendship would probably still be, I don't know, because it's like I sit here and think about the past and it's like, oh my God. Like, people used to tell me all the time, like, she wanna be you. She wanna be you so bad. Why do you hang out with this girl? Nobody liked her, y'all. Like, I was legit her only friend. Only friend. Like, her and my cousin didn't get along. Okay? Now, my cousin, he's very rude. But it's like I took her side over my blood. I mean, it was stuff that she did to him that I let her know about herself. Like, why would you say that about my cousin? Or just let it go, E. Just let it go. But he did shit too. So it was just like at the same time, I kind of did take her side over my blood cousin because he did her bogus as hell. But I let both of them know when they was wrong. Like, so it wasn't one of those I was taking sides type stuff. So, but anyway, that's another little background to that. So, like I said, we were an hour away from each other. I only visited her. She never visited me because she didn't have no way up to my school. I only visited her once, and that was because I had a ride with another friend that I had met, like a college friend I had met, and we was going to that school for a college party. And I text her and let her know, like, hey, I'm gonna be at your on your campus tonight. Woo 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 woo. She okay, cool. So we hung out that night and everything was cool. Like, it was honestly a good feeling to see her because I think around the time I had went down there, it was probably like between, it had to been like between September and December, like, so it was like around the first semester. Mind you, me and E probably hadn't seen each other since like the end of July or the beginning of August, because school started dang near the end of August. So it had been over a month since we had seen each other. So we reconnected, everything was cool. Then my sophomore year, she went back home because she had issues at her school, and she ended up going to school back at home. I was still at the same school that I was at. Cool. Okay, so that's around the year stuff started getting bad between us because she was very, very jealous of, like, okay, my best friend that I got now, y'all, she knows E too. Like, all of us, we graduated high school together. Okay, cool. So I feel like E was jealous, and I'm gonna call my best friend now B. E was very jealous of B. She was very jealous of a lot of my friends. She was upset at a lot of things that, like, for example, one time, me and my friends, I guess this was the summer. Matter of fact, this was the summer after we finished our sophomore year. Okay, so like I told y'all, sophomore year we was kind of falling off. So, everybody was back home from school or whatever. So we kind of like reunited at my crib, got drunk, and chilled. I didn't tell E. One, let me tell y'all the reasons why. She had a boyfriend, okay? She's been with this dude since we were sophomore, maybe the end of freshman year, the beginning of sophomore in high school. Like, and she's the type of person, when she gets in a relationship, like, she drop her friends. Like, it's all about him. It's all about who she with. And I didn't have no problem with her boyfriend. Like, he was cool and stuff. And me and her still hung out and shit, but we weren't as close as we used to be. So, all of that was happening. So, and then, like I told y'all, her parents were really strict. Like, and then we were freaking 19 or 20 or getting ready to be 20, and it was still times where her parents wouldn't want her out at a certain time. Like, it's like, dude, okay. My mom was like that too, kind of my senior year, but it's like, I turned 18. She knows I'm about to grow up. It is what it is. Like, I still came home at a respectable time, but like, her parents would want her home at like midnight, 1 o'clock. That's when everything pretty much started popping off. Everybody tried to leave the house, around 10:30, 10:30. But it take time to pick everybody up, the people that was driving. And then my sophomore year, I had a car then. So, and she did too. So it was like, come on, bruh. Come on. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, she got mad because I didn't invite her. And, I apologized to her about that. And she's just like, she saw a picture that I put up with me and my friends on Instagram. And she commented on the picture. And she was just like, oh, I didn't get no invite. Woo, woo, woo. And it's just like, okay, girl, I'm sorry. I really did. And my apology was sincere because regardless of what her parents would have said, yeah or no, I should have still told her. But it was just like previous times, y'all, I had asked her to go places with me and our other mutual friends. And she'd be like, oh, I'm hanging out with my boyfriend today, or I can't. So it's like if you keep getting the same response every time you ask somebody something, you're not finna keep asking them. Like, plain and simple. That's one issue that we had when it started getting bad. Another issue was, okay, so like I told y'all, we was basically sisters. So of course y'all gonna talk to each other about personal things and she well, besides B now, at that time, E knew/knows. No, I'm gonna say knew because she don't know. Like, we haven't talked really for the past over a year now. So, but she knew everything about me. I knew everything about her. And every time we used to talk, it'd just be that no matter if we fall off and never be friends again, we will never tell each other secrets. I kept my secret, and I still have, and I will until I get to my grave. As far as her, she done already broke the promise. Tell y'all about this problem. So, this was my junior year in college. Okay, so basically, she put a lot of my business out, personal business, on social media, Twitter, Facebook. She said a couple of things on Instagram. And y'all know that was before Snapchat was kind of popping. So, she put a lot of my business on social media. That hurt my feelings. And then when it happened, B was at my house. And B, we was subtweeting each other. Me and E was arguing, subtweeting each other and stuff. Everybody knew who she was talking about. Everybody knew who I was talking about. I mean, like I said, I had more friends than she did, but E was my best friend. So everybody knew she was talking about me. When I tell y'all she put my business out, like calling me all type of bitches, hoes, sluts, like talking about, oh, that's why you can't get no man, because you like this, you like that. I'm not going to repeat what she said, but it was not cute. It wasn't nothing that she needed to be saying. Now, although it was my business, the name calling, lie. I'm not a hoe, but in her eyes, I guess I am. But I think it's because she's jealous of me. It is what it is. So, and I feel so like I was so naive because everybody used to tell me like she was jealous of me and she wanted to be me. That's why she was so overprotective of me. She got jealous when I hung out with other people and it wasn't with her. Like, mental. She has a problem. She really does. So, but yeah, that happened. And I was just like, bro, I just can't right now with you because and then the reason why we got into it on Twitter, y'all, was because at the time she had her boyfriend that she had been with since high school. They broke up. So to get him back, she started dating another dude. Okay, so the dude that she was dating, I remember one time I was on campus or whatever. And matter of fact, y'all, this was the end of my sophomore year. This wasn't junior year. This was the end of my sophomore year. Or it was the summer after sophomore year. It was before junior year started. So, I'm just chilling or whatever. One day, her boyfriend had tagged me. Now, this is not the dude from high school, y'all. This was the dude she was trying to make her ex jealous with. He tagged me in a picture of him and E in their underwear on Twitter. So I'm just like, fuck, he tagging me and they shit for it. Because me and her had gotten to it, about the we had gotten to it about something. I don't remember what it was, but me and her weren't really talking. So that happened. Then after that happened, I was just like, okay, whatever. So y'all, he sent that to me like 2 more times. So the first time he sent it to me, I was just like, can you not send that? I don't, no disrespect, but can you not send that to me? Nothing was said. Sent it again. I didn't say nothing. Sent it the third time. I was like, bruh, I told you already. Now this is like the third picture. Stop tagging me in a picture of you and your girlfriend. I don't give a fuck about y'all relationship. Oh, he must have snitched on me because she was livid, y'all. Like, she got all on Facebook talking crap about me. What kind of friend are you to say you don't give a fuck about my relationship? I didn't even know he was tagging you in them pictures. If you felt some type of way, you could have been a woman that came to me, da 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 da. She's very immature and you can't talk to her. So why would I say anything to you about it? Why? So, like I said, that happened. We got into it, and then that's what led to the Twitter beef, and then her putting all my business and stuff out. Then she got mad because B was trying to defend me, and then her boyfriend got into it too. Nigga, you ain't got shit to do with this. Me, B, and E been friends forever. Like, we grew up together. You ain't got shit to do with this, so why the fuck are you talking? So, and B basically put him in his place because there was a rumor, and I'm not going to say what rumor it was, but there was a rumor going around about B in high school, which was not true, but somebody had started the rumor, and he brought it up. So, that hurt B feelings because she was like, everybody pretty much in the school heard about the rumor, but it's like he didn't even go to the high school we went to, y'all. So B felt some type of way because she was like, that means that E said something to him about the rumor. She was like, what type of friend is she? And I was like, I told you she crazy, like cuckoo. But yeah, so like I said, that happened, and I'm just like, bro, I can't deal right now with you. I can't deal with your drama. Like, you can block me, do whatever you need to do. So I blocked her and stuff, and and I unfriended her on Facebook. I didn't block her on Facebook at the time, but I unfriended her, all that good stuff. So me and her stopped talking, and then like probably around after junior year, the school had started. It was probably like around September. Like, this happened in like, matter of fact, I know it's happened after sophomore year because this happened around July. We didn't talk for months. She probably hit me up like, it was probably like the middle of September, basically apologizing for what she did, talking about she was wrong. She know she was wrong, but at the same time, I hurt her feelings and I said stuff, da 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 da. And I was like, I'm being real. I apologize for it, but I'm like, you just mad because she was talking about I've never been a real friend and all of that sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm sorry I didn't invite you to the few times I did invite you. I went out with my friends. But I'm like, every time she had an attitude, she took it out on me. Like, she never had a issue with any of our other mutual friends. But part of that was because me and her were closer than she was with them. But it's like, if you mad at me for going out, you need to be mad at every motherfucker that went out with us. Don't just be mad at me. Like, come on, dude. So, yeah, that happened. We stopped talking. She apologized. I basically told her, like, we'll never be how we were. We can still be cool acquaintances, but we not gonna be friends like that no more. And she was just like, well, I just want you to be my kid's godmom whenever I have kids, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, fine, but we're not gonna be how we were. So this happened 2014, y'all. Me and her have not really hung out, talked like that since. Now it's 2016 now. We did talk like here and there after she apologized, but the most of 2015 and most of this year, we have not talked. So let's fast forward back to last night. Hmm. So, my friend told me about it, and she basically was calling me names, talking crap about me, and it's just like, I was so heated, y'all. Like, I got on Snapchat, and I just went off. I'm like, bruh, and I hope somebody tell her what I said, because I didn't put her name out there, but people that went to high school with me, they know who I'm talking about. Like, they know, like I say, everybody know we was joined at the hip. They know. I ain't put her name in there to be respectful, but it was just like, girl. And it's like, I be trying to be so respectful to this girl, but she calls me all kind of names, y'all. Like, but I just find it so funny how she just think of me. It's just like, you trying to make me somebody that you are. Don't try and flip the script on me, shorty. That's how you are. Like, who breaks up with their boyfriend and gets with another dude to make him mad, and then break up with that dude that you was with to get back with your ex? You a hoe. Like, come on, bruh. And then you putting pictures up on the internet in your underwear with your mother as your friend on your social media. Let's not. Let's not. And then, like, she tried to, like I said, she calls me out of my names all the time, because she's like, oh, da da da, you make twerk videos. But I still got the videos. They somewhere in here, because I like to savor my memories and stuff. But I had this old camera, and we used to act a fool, like, in high school. And, I mean, every girl has at least one twerk video, especially with her friend and or friends. If y'all having a sleepover or something, like, come on, bro. But yeah, that basically is what happened. Like, a little bit what happened throughout our friendship. And last night I was just like, I cannot deal with this woman. Like, and part of me wants to talk to her mom about this, but it's like, we grown as hell. But I just want to message her mom and just be like, Mama, I'ma love you till death do us part. Like, I love her. Like I said, she's like my second family. But I just want to let her know, like, your daughter is something else. Like, she got mental issues, and y'all need to help her. Take her to counseling or something. Like, she got anger management. Like, the girl's got loose screws in her head. Why are you still talking about stuff that happened over a year ago? Like, we haven't even talked to each other, and you out here putting my name and stuff on your social media. Or even if she don't put my name on, she'll say stuff about me. And it's like, I don't go on her Facebook and stuff. But when I found out she blocked me, I went and blocked her too. She blocked off all my social medias. But she's crazy, so she one of them chicks that'll make a fake page to look on somebody's page. That's why all my shit on private, bitch. So try it. Unless you looking on through somebody's page that we mutual friends with, she can't look on my page, because everything's private. But it's just like, I think she doing that on purpose, because she trying to, like, nitpick at me or whatever, and she want me to do something, like, say something to her. But it's like, I said what I needed to say on Snapchat last night, and I hope it gets back to her. Keep making status about me, I'm not gonna know anyway, because I'm blocked. But unless, my friends tell me what she say, I won't know, and I don't care. I really don't. And I don't do that social media drama stuff. Like, Snapchat's the only thing I said something on. I would never say nothing on Facebook, because then that's going to be a whole controversy. Then, I got family members on there too, and some cuss words will be let known, like said. Like, she will get let known about herself. She better hope I never see her, because that girl, she just so immature. Like, I just don't understand. We have been out of high school for over, I think this is like the 5th or 6th year now. Like, let's not. Like, come on. We're 22. 22. We graduate. We was in high school. We started high school when we was 14. All of that drama shit should have left when we turned 18. All that shit should be back there in high school, not bringing it out, and then starting shit during college and stuff. Like, that should not be happening. I just don't understand. But, and it's kind of entertaining, I can say, because just reading to see what she says about me and how she feel about me is just so funny, because it's like she thinks she know, but she don't. It's like I said, she know everything about me, but she likes to twist words, and she likes to like just over like she's just over dramatic about a lot of stuff, and she's a liar, plain and simple. So yeah, but that's basically my story time. Me and her not friends no more. Um, and I don't plan on being cool with her ever again. Like, that sounds horrible, and I pray that don't nothing dramatic ever happen to her. But it's just like, she's just a heartless ass girl, and she need help for real. And maybe because the stuff she was going through with her family is the reason that she's like that now. But it's like, I was there the whole time for her, and then you want to turn your back on me and betray me like that. Like, there is no trust. Once you lied and put my secrets out, that I trust and trusted in you, out to social media, there is no more friendship. And now you're mad because I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Who would you want to be? You will still want to be cool with somebody that then put your business out. It don't matter how close we was. That's it, shorty. The trust is gone. Like, so, and I feel like that's why she's still talking shit about me, because she missed our friendship. She wants me to be friends with her again. She's mad because I'm not going. So she's just gonna be mad the rest of her life, and I guess she's just gonna be talking shit about me the rest of my life, because we're not gonna be cool again. Like, and then after last night too, like, I'm just tired of the name calling and stuff. Like, this is just annoying, and I just want to let her know about herself so freaking bad, but I'm not a drama person, so it's just like, ugh, whatever. But yeah, that's my story time. Y'all will probably get more story times about me and her friendship, good and bad. Like, I'm not just gonna put negative stuff out, but this one's definitely negative. So yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for being patient with me. Sorry I haven't been uploading nothing, but the way life goes, sometimes you gotta put your priorities first. But hopefully I see y'all soon, and like this video, leave comments, or whatever. So alrighty, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.